I have transformed. I mean, I have changed. I saw the light, like metamorphosis, like a caterpillar, and then comes out a butterfly. My teacher says you go into the flame, one person, and when you come out of it, you're not the same person that went in it. That's what's happened to me. I've been practicing what you would call internal alchemy for a year and 2 months. I mean, I've been practicing it dedicatedly, and I could teach you how to do that. I'm going to teach you how to do that on this channel, and I'm excited to do it. But it has changed me, changed my life. Not just changed me, changed my life. Changed everything about my life, my house, my relationships, the way I feel, the way I act, my money, my kids, my situation, everything. There's nothing that's untouched. My body, there's nothing that's untouched. All right, so I'm going to tell you the one thing that was consistent, that never altered. This is the key. If there's a key to internal alchemy, I mean spiritual transformation, this is it. Self-observation, daily, rigorous self-observation. And I don't just mean your thoughts, not just your thoughts, not just journaling, certainly not just pulling up memories, trauma, and processing, not analysis and processing, not that. I'm talking about observation, especially of what you do without noticing it, without thinking about it. Mechanical behaviors. That's the key. Start noticing and writing down daily what you're doing that you don't even mean to be doing. That is the key. That's the subconscious key. When you start tapping into that, you're getting somewhere. You're working with deep, deep energy. You can observe on all 3 planes. You can observe everything. You should observe everything. But the 3 planes are the mental plane, the emotional plane, and the physical plane. The physical plane, I'm observing my body. I'm observing my pains, my cravings, my urges, observing what I have aversions to, what I want physically, my energy levels, things like that, my sleep patterns, things like that. Just writing them down. You have to write this stuff down. Okay, that's where it gets real. And anything on the physical plane, your body, your skin, all this stuff is connected. There is no separation. The emotional plane, your feelings, what you felt like when this happened today, what you noticed that you didn't feel, felt kind of blank. I usually I kind of think I feel sad, but I actually didn't even feel sad. I cried, but I didn't even know why I was crying. Your feelings, your intuitions, gut feelings. I don't know why, but I felt like what you miss. Your feelings, what you hate, what made you angry, and how do you respond when you feel this thing. You start naming what you feel, naming your emotions, and putting it in your book. You can get a journal, you can get a notebook, it doesn't matter. But whatever is honest, whatever is real, it belongs on the pages of that book. So you got your physical plane, you have your emotional plane, and you have your mental plane. These are your thoughts, your analysis, logically looking at your day. I was not productive today. I waste time. I wasted an hour today. I'm pretty badass at this, that, or the other. I speed in the mornings. I apparently refuse to get up on time in the mornings. I hit the alarm clock, snooze button 4 times every morning before I get up. These are the things that you begin observing, and it gets deeper and deeper. Those things that I just mentioned, those are deep. Hitting your snooze button, They're a lot deeper than you think. You start to see patterns. You start to see a rhythm to this thing, and how the mental plane is connected with the emotional plane, and how the mental plane is connected to the physical plane. Physical plane is totally connected to the emotional plane. There's no separation. This is alchemy. As you observe, you completely acknowledge it. There's no judgment. What you're writing on the pages, it's not a judgment. It's fine. It's okay. Just write it down. You're just the witness. I'll teach you about that. You're just the witness. You're just witnessing how you are moving through this dimension, this earth. It's really something to see. It's interesting. When I first started, man, it sucked. I was like, oh my God, this is not good. The first week was transformational in itself. I got this journal. It was black and white, and it was very symbolic for me because I knew I had a black side and I knew I had a white side, if you know what I mean. It was very symbolic, and for the first week, well, the first few days, all I was willing to do was sit down with this journal with a pen in my hand, and I pretty much emotionally refused to write anything down. I felt it. I was sitting there observing myself, kind of, but I could not write anything down. I was so freaking angry and just so belligerent with myself and so suppressed. I knew, oh God, there was so much under the surface, man. I call it my first 7 days of breakthrough. It doesn't matter if you even write everything down, guys. Just the start of this practice of self-observation. Observing yourself as the witness. Man, that will change you. You know why? Because when you shine a light on something, when you observe something, it begins to change its energy. It's actually scientific. Observation changes the observed. Observe yourself, man. All three planes, the physical plane, the emotional plane, and the mental plane. You'll see patterns. This is the key.